Who rides upon that pale horse? Spoilers, it's death. If that seems a little bit on the nose, a little bit contrived, a little bit derivative, and like the theme of literally every fucking song we've ever written, well, yes, that's all more or less accurate. However, I feel like for sort of every other song in our catalog, we've touched only superficially on death. It's been sort of a supporting. It's played sort of a supporting role, I suppose. Even when it was all that the song was about, it was very base exploration of death, really, in everything else that we've done. Whereas with the title track from the new EP, "Who Rides Upon That Pale Horse," it's a much more somber and almost sensitive contemplation of the inevitability of death. This personification of the figure of death. Riding upon a pale horse, of course, comes from the good old Bible. In fact, from Revelations 6 verse 8, which says in the King James version, "And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat upon him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto them of the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth." Yeah, again, just a powerhouse passage there from the Bible, and makes for some great lyrical content. So yeah, I think "Who Rides Upon That Pale Horse," it's really just a look at the grim reality, the grim fatalistic nature of death. I suppose is the best way to put it, and so that's thematically, stylistically, it's much more of an atmospheric piece. It's much more of um, a dark folk kind of song, I suppose you could put it. It's difficult for me to assign any sort of label or genre onto the song. It's out there. It's not like many other songs that we'd written and produced in the past. So that's the title track, "Who Rides Upon That Pale Horse." Next up is my personal favorite song from the EP, which is "Heartsong." Um, Bit of a more, I suppose, edgy song. Also, not really like anything we've done before. It definitely, in terms of style, it tends a little bit towards new metal, I think, or maybe I worry. No, I'm a bit of a new metal apologist myself, so it's all good. I just wanted to tell a bit of a different kind of story with Art Song. I didn't want to make it a pretty song, a deep song. I mean, it is deep, but in a different kind of way. But I wanted to tell a different kind of story, and create something that was a little bit rawer and a little bit more real. Maybe to some people, a little bit more relatable, a little bit more human. That's what I hope to achieve with Art Song. Parts of it all, semi autobiographical. Not all of it. Some of it's just a good story. It's just a narrative. Well, I'm hoping it's a good story. But yeah, Hard Song. That's just exactly what it is. It's just a piece of musical narrative that'll maybe connect with people that are other stuff doesn't necessarily connect with. So yeah, my hair looks terrible, by the way. I'm cognizant of this. I'm aware, and I'm very self-conscious of it. Also, sure, you'll see the crow's feet. When I was recently in a psychiatric hospital, one person guessed my age to be 31, another guessed my age to be 27, so I'm 41. And I'm immensely flattered by these guesses, way off though they may have been. But I can see I'm no longer a spring chicken. In either event, next song, third song from the EP is called Crack Pipe. Yeah, what more can you say about it? It's yeah, crack pipes are involved, also meth pipes. But yeah, you might be asking, where's the metaphor? Where's the subtext? Yes, there's some metaphor and there's some subtext. Um, but again, it's just a story. It's using the vehicle of music and the metaphor of, well, a crack pipe uh, to create the narrative. The last one on the EP is perhaps to me the most interesting one, and the one that I just think to myself, where did this come from? I sort of know where it comes from. So the last song is called it's called Mouthpiece. Yeah, it's a brutal song. I mean, it's not brutal in terms of necessarily its stylistic execution. It's not a particularly heavy song, but the lyrical content, the themes are very heavy. It does come down to themes of violence. And I think again, might be autobiographical, it might not be. It doesn't matter. It's a story. And I think when the video drops in a month or two, the story will maybe make a little bit more sense. But in either event, that's the EP Who Rides Upon That Pale Horse. If you haven't listened to it yet, you can find it right here on YouTube, or you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, wherever you fucking find music, you'll find it there. It would be my guess. In fact, it's not a guess, I know. So thanks for watching. Go listen to the EP and have yourselves a beautiful all day.